From After Dark World Headquarters. This is your favorite right correspondent, KD, for KD After Dark, because KD After Dark and KD, well, they're all the same. Now, of course, there is the Duke Energy smokestack in the background. And KD, we know you're around Cliffside somewhere. This is one of the more unusual places in and around Cliffside. You see there's a small cemetery here, which I'm very happy to say has not been disturbed. This area right here was the old black middle school and high school for Cliffside, back in the days of segregation. My God, I didn't even notice what a magnificent tree that is. Wow. So anyway, it was separate, but probably obviously unequal. Now here's a slab of concrete that looks interesting, and I don't know exactly why. Broken off or something. But anyway, this area right in here, as you can see, has been kind of graded off over time. But I love the elevation of this place. And, oh, down there, if you see that little road, that is White Line. Yes, that's the name of the road where segregated Cliffside used to divide things. White Line Road. We had a Boy Scout cabin down at the bottom of the hill here. Well, not necessarily a cabin, more like a mill house, but we don't let that get in the way. I can't get over this tree. Magnificent. So, by the time I discovered this place, it was abandoned. I know that after World War II, Dad said they had a big American Legion building that took over for the old black high school once segregation ended. And it was here. Dad said Cliffside had 300 members. So anyway, he told me several stories about the American Legion up here. That was pretty cool. I love the fact it's kind of like times kind of forgot about this place. The graveyard's intact. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else left to see. I think I will walk over here to the edge. I don't know. I don't see anything much. Perhaps we should call an end to our little tour today. I love the elevation. Absolutely love this. Would this not be a, well, let's forget about the graveyard. It's never going to go anywhere, but what a magnificent place to build a house. This is Cliffside, the backside, the forgotten side of Cliffside. You could see on the ground busted brick, because it was a brick building. And Mr. Beatty, who was the principal of Cliffside High School, right up the road, more than a quarter of a mile, was also the principal of the other high school in Cliffside, the black high school of Cliffside. And you know, I'm sure that it had a name, and I'm sure Cliffside was probably in there somewhere, but they probably had another designation for it. So I'm glad the family still come by. And to show you that this is isolated. Like they probably just had a memorial not long ago, because you see all the flowers and everything. I'm sure they don't cut the grass like they should, but not bad. But I want you to look. So if we're going to come down the hill here, I want to show you this long winding road. I wonder what the chances are, even with the smile your own camera signs, of people coming up here and maybe doing a little drinking and fornicating. I don't know, maybe. So there you go. And there's, you see that little white building kind of shrouded by trees over there? That's the church probably that these folks' relatives belong to. I like this place. So, for Mr. and Ms. America, all ships at sea, and all sods everywhere, this is KD saying, I'll see you in Cliffside at the top of the hill where the old Black High School and the old American Legion and the old graveyard is. And I will see you right here.
What's up, KD and Cliffside? So I hear that you got your own badass YouTube channel called KD After Dark. I congratulate you on that. Maybe I'll check it out. I don't even make videos anymore because they all get taken down and it's just a waste of time for me because I talk about politics and things like that, which I shouldn't. But damn it, I can't control myself, KD. So, you know, I'm getting ready to take off here in Vegas. It's like 150 degrees outside. I mean, my God, you just don't want to go anywhere. But I hear that you've solved the question about women in white pants, so we've got that figured out. After Labor Day, if they wear them, you know what they're into. Okay? So we know what that's all about. So, your boy that got this for you says that you need to come out to Vegas, chaperone a little bit, and let these girls, show them what's up, ask a few questions, and see if you can, do your thing with all these women out here, because they're all over. It's a whole different breed of women out here, KD. I mean, you meet a chick else anywhere, next thing you know, these women want like $300 just to meet them for a cup of coffee. I mean, I am not even kidding you. That's Vegas. And it brings me back to the time when I was in my late 20s. I was coming out to Vegas back when they had pagers. So when they had pagers, you'd be at a dance floor kicking it with some hot girl, and getting ready to take her home and get busy, and all of a sudden her pager would go up and she'd go, you know what? I got to take off. My friend needs me. And back then I didn't really know anything. And then after it happened about 3 times on the same trip, I figured it out. So it's a new world out there, KD. You should talk about all these women on Tinder, and everything's about money, even more so than it was. So KD, good luck with your KD After Dark. I'm sure it'll do well. And I'll check it out, and maybe we'll do an interview sometime on there. I don't know. But I like doing stuff like that. So who knows? Be good. This is Brace 2022. I'm out. Peace from Vegas.
Hey, your girl coming at you. And I just want you to know that my dear bosom buddy, KD, asked me to share the rules of KD After Dark. Ooh, when it's all dark and fun out, when the real fun begins after dark. Okay, these are your rules for KD After Dark. Be nice until it's time to not be nice. You know what I mean. Use your best judgment. Number 2, KD rules after dark. Rule number 2, always be kind to animals. That almost should be rule number 1, but I'll let it go. Rule number 3, discipline equals freedom. Okay, I'm very disciplined at wearing a bra here when I want to have the gals out for freedom, but I'll let that one slide. But that is a KD After Dark rule. Number 4, never complain and never explain. No complaining, no explaining. Or as I Love Lucy used to say, no explaining, Lucy. If you're in my age group, you'll understand that joke. Okay, going on to number 5, you don't have unlimited time. Don't you know that by now? Right? Time is the number 1 commodity sometimes. Get it? Time. Anyway, don't forget though, you do not have unlimited time. Use your time wisely, and you should know that. Number 6, last but not least, like and subscribe right now. You got it? If you don't, rewatch it. Over and out, your girl, Christy Campbell.